Welcome all YouTubers, Big Eagles fans, Live Meat fans, Star Maker fans, and Super Live fans. And we are live on the NBA game for the 76ers 11-14 take on Cleveland Cavaliers 23-5. So let's get off topic real quick. If you want to join two fans, my fam who is protect people and stuff is called AGD, and it's the other fam I'm the captain in called Super Lion fam, and off topic, if you want to join this wrestling promotion on WWE 2K25, let me know. Write in the comment below. It's for free. You could pick your own character. Like, you could create a character or pick a base game character. So depends how you like doing it. So back on. So let's get to the 76ers versus Cavaliers, and let's see who comes up on top.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That was our national anthem performed by the talented Skylar Cole. And with that, we'll be right back in just a moment. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. A chance here to rank the top rookies in the NBA. The race for the Rookie of the Year. How about these guys? Oh, what a group. Well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season. Sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
This is just a special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
I ditto all of that. I mean, it's taken him only about half a season to show that he's going to be one of the faces of the NBA for a long time to come, barring injury.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Inside for him, it's Martin next to Embiid. Then there's Lowry. Then it's George. And it's McCain in at the 2 guard. And for Cleveland, a loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's LeVert in at the 3. Lets it go from deep. And here we are, Greg, about a third of the way through the season. Is it too early to talk about MVP?
Some people debate that even before the season begins. I think we do have a front runner, but out of respect for the field, I'll keep that to myself.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to LeVert, and here is Mitchell. Fires from way outside. And McCain pulls it down. George with no one around. Misses the 3. LeVert with it. And it's Martin picking him up. The offensive rebound. Allen. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, you see the hustle from Allen there, guys, and his relentlessness and the mindset to keep at it really allows him to gobble up those offensive boards.
And here's George for 3. He can't get it to go. Cavaliers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Allen dishes to Mobley. Hits the three-point pop.
A lot of focus on the part of Mobley. Gets great position, feet set, and lets it fly.
Outside, Martin. Shoots over Mobley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
That's good from Martin. And both free throws good for Martin. Well, last season, the Cavaliers won their first playoff series since 2018. That's when LeBron was with them, Greg.
And it was their first series win without LeBron James since 1993. So it was a huge deal for the organization as they continue to take steps in the right direction.
Strong move and a little spicy, too. Embiid's passion for the game, the way he plays, I love it.
Allen finds Garland. A basket good off the assist from Allen.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Lowry against Garland. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia, and they were able to handle the 76ers.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
Very satisfying performance, and one they'll look to repeat tonight. I mean, they ended up winning it going away.
Oh, boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
And he can be slippery when he's up against tight D inside. There's no easy rejection opportunity when you're guarding Mitchell.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. A look at some numbers for Darius Garland.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
Cavaliers on D. They lead by 4. Outside Lowry. Pass to McCain. That falls. Nice speed that time from George.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. And it's LeVert missing. Here's McCain. Covered by Mitchell. The shot by George, no good. Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. LeVert kicks to Mobley. Bangs home the trifecta. Mobley's got 6.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Cleveland's gone 4 of 7 from three-point range so far in the first. Mitchell passes to Allen. Shoots. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Mitchell's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And got rid of it promptly. Mitchell wasting no time.
When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Knocked loose. Cleveland leading by 4. Right side, Garland. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Oh, big finish from Garland. These kinds of buckets really help his confidence.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Throw good, Garland.
Hard not to like how dynamic Garland is on the floor. He's a high-energy player who works hard to maximize his impact on the game.
Lowry has the open look. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Cavaliers have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. They get it again. LeVert kicks to Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Hands it from downtown. Mitchell's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Garland, no good. The 76ers trail by 10 to stop the run. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Well, that's a smooth-looking jumper by Paul George. I mean, he's one of the more gifted scorers in the league, and there's no place on the floor where he can't hurt you.
That one drops for him.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's going to Cruz is checked in for Levert. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Oubre is checked in. Here's McCain. His last outing with 20 points. Into the lane, and he banks in the layup. McCain's got 5.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Strus passes to Garland. Mitchell outside. Shoots over Oubre. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. He's got 9.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
From deep, George. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. I spoke with Cleveland's head coach. Well, we talked about how difficult a matchup Joel Embiid can be for a defense. Coach told me it's all about not letting him get established down low and making him try to beat us with longer shots. If we do that, I think we'll be fine. Of course, saying it on the sidelines is one thing, and doing it on the court, quite another. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Strus. He had 10 points in the win against Milwaukee. Garland, that's for 2. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And it's a 12-point Cavalier lead. The 76ers shooting to start this game off about 41% from the floor. Right side, Martin, and Embiid in the corner. Rebounded by Allen. Allen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Mobley kicks to Allen. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Oubre dishes to Martin, and the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. And Philadelphia making a change here. Jackson's checked in.
The 76ers, number 00, Reggie Jackson.
There's the triple. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Jackson's got it back down to within single digits for the 76ers. Garland against Jackson. Garland, no good.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Oubre can't get it to go. Cleveland leading by 9. It's Strus on the wing. Pass to Allen. Over Embiid. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
And checked in for the Cavaliers. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Reggie Jackson. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Niang passes to Garland. Here's Mitchell. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And that one drops for him. That's now 8 points for Evan Mobley.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. They get it back. Back to Strus. Pass to Niang. Strus in the corner. 5 to shoot. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 14.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
Aston Niang. Now, here's Garland. 1:49 left to play in the first, and he converts the layup.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
Well, they've got to take a stand and commit to controlling their defensive backboard. These second-chance buckets are killing them.
Oubre can't get it to go. The Cavaliers leading by 14. Pass to Strus for 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Already, they piled up 8 second-chance points.
Feasting on those backboards. I love that physicality.
The 3 from George. Traps in the tray. George has got 5 points so far.
He's only 2 for 7 from the field, trying to work his way into some kind of rhythm.
And that one is good.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here is George. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Charlotte.
And then there was his passing. When he wasn't scoring on his own, he was making plays for his teammates, and they just couldn't figure out how to defend it.
Niang in the post, covered by Martin, and the shot goes down.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Off target from three-point range. Last game for the Cavaliers, they picked up the W against the Bucks. Oubre kicks to George. Jacks up a 3. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 6 rebounds in the game. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
Substitution on the court.
Darius Garland has been leading the charge for the Cavaliers. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Cavaliers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
And so here's Cleveland. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Niang out there with Jared Allen. Then it's Isaac Okoro. Then it's Max Strus, and it's Jerome in at the point. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Both shots good from the stripe. The 76ers trail by 18. Here's McCain. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one.
Sometimes that's all you need.
Cleveland moving it around. Aston Yang. Here's a Kuro. And it's off from three-point range. 76ers shooting the ball at 42%. Here's Oubre. Here's Yabusele. Oubre outside. No good from outside. Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Hornets.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
I tell you, it's too bad one of them had to lose because I thought both teams were evenly matched in that game.
Here's McCain. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, G.A.
Left his man lunging and reaching for air. That was something else right there.
The 76ers trail by 18. Here's McCain. 9 points in the game so far.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
Sinks the triple.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And they are third in terms of fast break points. They are a team that is always looking to put pressure on.
Throw good, Drummond.
I think of Andre Drummond as a big man's big man. He's a steadfast presence in the paint who really focuses on owning the backboard and attacking the rim.
Cavaliers making a switch here. LeVert's checked in. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Eric Gordon. He's off on the second.
He is a monster on the glass, but Andre Drummond doesn't just have size. He's also developed really good timing and instincts that help elevate his game. That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
So it's Philadelphia now. The Cavaliers making the shot. A nice shot by McCain.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Now here's Allen. 14 points from him the last game against Milwaukee.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Count it. Busele's got his first bucket of the night.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Jerome passes to Niang. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's McCain. He's got 14. Here's Jerome. Ashton Niang lets it go with a three. Buries it from three-point range. Niang's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Out to the wing. Here's McCain. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Allen kicks to Niang. And here's LeVert. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him. We have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense. David, thank you. And the layup is good. LeVert's got 6.
What a tough make that was by LeVert. Refused to be denied, and great concentration.
Here's McCain. He's got 17. A shot by Lowry, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. A 3-ball. A nice shot by McCain. McCain's got... For the Cavaliers, Dean Wade, he's checked in for George Niang. Mitchell comes in for Max Strus, and it's Garland in for Ty Jerome. Then for the 76ers, Joel Embiid comes in for Andre Drummond, and George is subbed in for Oubre. Cleveland leading by 20. Garland the pass to LeVert over George, and that one hits back iron. And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for the 76ers. They host the Spurs after this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Cleveland's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And Joel Embiid is a giant center. Clark, his size, his arm span. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around. And he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch, This guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. It should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that.
Now, here's Lowry. Jared Allen unable to get his last shot to go. Pass to Yabusele. Embiid wide open. The 76ers with another miss. The Cavaliers leading by 20. Here's LeVert. And he drops it in from the low post. LeVert's got 10.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Lowry from outside. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's now Cleveland shooting 59% here in the second quarter. They're playing with great confidence. Garland against Lowry. Garland kicks to Wade. Nailed from three-point land.
Oh, nice pass there. Garland with the great vision.
The 76ers have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Here's McCain. 20 points for him. No good from Yabusele.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the board has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now Lowry, after Karis LeVert missed from long range. Launches from deep. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 15 rebounds here tonight.
He's been an absolute non-factor. Zero factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Outside, George. Timeout called the 76ers. Cavaliers making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Oubre's checked in for the 76ers. George passes to Embiid. Back to George. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Oh, great pass by Mitchell. He can run your offense, slide over to the 2 as well, giving you some great backcourt versatility.
Pass to Yabusele. Inside. And George with the stuff.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
It's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Yeah, and that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it. You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Embiid with the bucket.
And Embiid does have this range. I mean, it's something the defense has to respect.
Cleveland's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Now, here's Garland. He's got 10, and it's in there. Philadelphia shooting the ball at a 43% rate here in the second. Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
With his diverse offensive game, 7 feet tall, maybe a little north of that, and 280 pounds, Embiid might be the toughest assignment in the league.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Outside, George. George double teamed, stolen by Wade. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And it's Mitchell missing.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Lowry kicks to Yabusele. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Mitchell. Garland with it. Lowry picks him up. Here's LeVert. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And LeVert knows exactly where to go in transition. Incredibly quick in the open floor.
Philadelphia with the ball. Pass to George. The tray. LeVert grabs the miss.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Good on the bucket. Mitchell's got 11 points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here is Lowry. 11 points for him in that last game against Charlotte. Outside for George. Drills it from outside.
Timeout, timeout.
He's got 10.
Seems effort.
Checked in for Thompson. And it's Mobley in for Wade.
On the court.
And the 76ers making a change here. Cleveland's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. And they pick up 2. Garland's got 12 in the game.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And the dunk by Embiid.
Embiid with a major contribution thus far. He's a guy that can carry his team.
Garland with it, and it's Martin picking him up. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Pass to McCain. Martin kicks to George. From outside, off the mark.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
And it's LeVert missing.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Lowry's shot is good.
Relentless is a word to describe Lowry. He is a wrecking ball of a guard.
Here's Mobley. It's hauled in by George. Three-pointer by Embiid. And that one is off.
And you could see he knew exactly where that long rebound was coming off, able to get there quickly and snatch it up.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, you know, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So we got to keep shooting them. Hopefully we start making some of them.
You can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
We've talked about in the past, going on the road removes the distractions of home. And it can bring you guys closer together if it's the right group.
Yeah, but you still have people you barely know asking you to comp tickets. I hate the road.
And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the 76ers.
Yeah, their defensive effort uninspiring, like Kenny's acting career.
Oh, okay. I'm not even going to go through the films that you in. Stay in your lane, brother. Stay in your lane.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. George in the front court alongside Martin. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Lowry. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard. Here's Embiid. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. Embiid, the pass to George. Off target with his three. The drive by Mitchell. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Lowry. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And there it is for him. Mitchell's got 18 points in the game.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Pass to McCain. And here's George for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 13.
Because he's a stretch floor with a reliable and consistent 3, George adds a lot to this offense.
Allen passes to Mitchell. Cavaliers moving the ball around. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Mobley. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 19 rebounds. Outside, Martin. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter, and it's good for 2.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Pass to McCain. To the paint. Here's Embiid. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
Embiid, such a monster on the inside. He puts a lot of pressure on him.
Here's Allen. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now, here's Garland. 14 points for him. Allen, that's good.
Coming out of the break red hot. They've yet to miss a shot.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. George dishes to Embiid. Levert against George. Here's Embiid. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. The drive by Mitchell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 20 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now, here's Lowry. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Mobley with it. George picks him up from the arc. And Donovan Mitchell gets the 3. Mitchell's got 9 points in the quarter.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
And here's George for 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mobley's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball. And here is our 2K leaderboard. These teams have been on fire over the course of the past 10 games. Second, the Cavaliers.
You have to be impressed with their shot selection. I mean, the discipline on that end and the unselfishness really is what allows those great numbers to show up.
Lowry against Garland. Pass to Martin. Embiid sets the pick for Martin. The 76ers again can't hit it. Cleveland's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And Allen launches it from deep. And it's Lowry with the rebound. Lowry's got his 5th rebound in this one. Looking to end the run. That misses off the backboard. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
And Karis LeVert is a very willing passer, somebody who's always looking to set up his teammates, actually focuses on doing that.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And so George will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin?
Wow. I love it, though, DA. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you. Here's George. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. Pass to Embiid from deep. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. LeVert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball.
76ers ball.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You take a look at the Cavaliers, and not a surprise really to see them sitting there at the #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And, of course, Philadelphia. They have a lot of ground to make up.
Well, I think for the Sixers, they had the kind of hot and cold start that we've kind of come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of a breakout season.
And, you know, perhaps with a roster move or two later on, they can start to break out of that pack.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Here's Philadelphia. Here's McCain. Another miss by Philadelphia. Cleveland's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Here's Niang, and the shot goes in. Niang's got 9.
Well-rounded.